Hello, everyone. In today's reading, we're starting with the Three of Pentacles, and this is a powerful place to begin. This card speaks directly to growth through collaboration, shared effort, and aligned goals. Something tied to your pentacles, your career, business, finances, a creative project, or even a long-term plan you've been building, is truly starting to gain momentum now. The energy around this feels constructive and rewarding, like the work you've been putting in is finally being seen, valued, and supported. If you've been working within a team or group, this card is a clear sign of positive outcomes. The people around you are not random. They're meant to be part of this phase of your journey. There's mutual respect here, a sense of everyone bringing their strengths to the table. This is the kind of collaboration where things flow naturally, where progress feels steady rather than forced. Your skills are recognized, and your contribution matters more than you may realize. If that interpretation doesn't resonate, then this card may be pointing to someone new entering your life. For many of you, this will show up through work, business, or a shared goal. But for some, this connection could also carry romantic potential. Either way, this person comes in as a true team player. There's balance here, a sense of we're better together. You complement one another's abilities, and together you can build something solid and lasting. And just as expected, the High Priestess makes her appearance. This energy is deeply intuitive, sacred, and quietly powerful. She represents hidden knowledge, inner wisdom, and divine insight. Right now, you're being guided to trust what you feel rather than what you're told. There are things unfolding behind the scenes that you're not meant to fully understand yet, and that's okay. Not everything needs to be revealed immediately. This card is also a reminder to move with discernment. Some plans, ideas, or even connections are best kept private for now. Protect your energy. Listen more than you speak. Your intuition is especially sharp at this time, and subtle signs, gut feelings, or recurring symbols may be trying to get your attention. There is wisdom in silence here. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and this shifts the energy in a big way. Whatever is coming in for you very soon, especially around tomorrow, feels absolutely destined. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing at work. Something clicks into place, or a turning point occurs that changes the direction of your path in a meaningful way. The Wheel of Fortune represents cycles, fate, and major life shifts. It reminds you that nothing stays stagnant forever, and right now, the wheel is turning in your favor. Luck, opportunity, and forward motion are highlighted here. Even if things have felt slow or uncertain recently, that phase is ending. The universe is nudging you exactly where you need to go. Timing is crucial with this card, and tomorrow carries significance. Pay attention to what unfolds, the conversations you have, and the choices presented to you. Something important is being set in motion, something that aligns you more closely with your purpose. The energy here is big, expansive, transformative. We have the Empress paired with the Death card, and this combination is incredibly powerful. The Empress embodies divine feminine energy, creation, abundance, love, beauty, and nurturing. She is deeply connected to Source and has the ability to bring new life and new ideas into existence with ease. This is fertile energy, where growth happens naturally, without force. Paired with the Death card, this tells a story of profound transformation. Something old is ending, not as a loss, but as a necessary release. An outdated version of yourself, a pattern, a belief, or a situation is being cleared away to make room for something far more aligned. This is not an ending to fear. It's an ending that creates space for rebirth. Together, these cards speak of powerful new beginnings born from deep change. You are shedding what no longer serves you and stepping into a more authentic, abundant version of yourself. This is growth after transformation, creation after release, life blooming where something once ended. With the Death card appearing alongside the Empress, this message speaks loudly of transformation, but not in a harsh or chaotic way. This is a natural ending. Something old, outdated, or no longer aligned with your growth is gently closing out, so something far more nourishing can take its place. The Empress doesn't chase, push, or force change. She allows it. She trusts the process. And that's exactly what's being asked of you right now. Trust. There's a playful tone to this message too, almost like Spirit is smiling while delivering it. The energy around you is light, magnetic, and genuinely uplifting. You bring warmth wherever you go, and people feel that. Your presence alone has a way of softening situations and making things feel hopeful again. Now, let's talk about death. Strong Scorpio energy here. This isn't about loss in a scary sense. It's about deep, irreversible transformation, the kind of change that rearranges your life in the best possible way. Once this shift happens, there's no going back to how things were before, and honestly, you wouldn't want to. This is the shedding of an old skin, a rebirth. For many of you, this change could be tied to your career or life path, a new direction, a bold decision, or even stepping into something you've felt called toward for a long time. For others, this could relate to your spiritual growth or intuitive abilities, really owning your gifts and stepping into your purpose more fully. And for some, yes, this could involve family matters, expansion, creation, or the beginning of something deeply meaningful, including pregnancy or the idea of building a future. What's important is this: you already feel it coming. You're in strong High Priestess energy right now. You're intuitive, tuned in, and deeply aware beneath the surface. That image of her foot resting on the crescent moon is powerful. It represents emotional mastery and inner knowing. It's that quiet voice inside you saying, something big is about to happen. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I feel it. Trust that feeling. It's not random. There also appears to be someone moving towards you with direct and possibly urgent communication. This person has a lot to say, things they've been holding in, thoughts they haven't fully expressed yet. Their energy is intense, but it's genuine. It comes from the heart. This person cares deeply, and yes, they really like you. A lot more than they may be letting on. If you've been actively manifesting love, this absolutely has romantic undertones. But if romance hasn't been your focus, this could show up as a powerful soul connection, someone who feels significant right away. It could even be a meaningful business or creative partnership. However it arrives, it will feel important, familiar, aligned. Now we move into the Four of Cups, and this adds another layer. Someone in this situation, either you or this other person, has been feeling emotionally disengaged, bored, restless, just going through the motions of life without much excitement or fulfillment. Nothing felt inspiring anymore. And then, you showed up. Suddenly, everything shifted. It was like a spark reignited something inside them. life didn't feel dull anymore. There was curiosity again, motivation, interest. You reminded them that life can be meaningful, exciting, and emotionally rich. They're drawn to your energy. They want to know you better, be around you, collaborate with you, or simply experience more of what you bring into their world. You didn't even try to do this, it just happened naturally. That's the magic of your energy right now. You're a catalyst for change, not just in your own life, but in the lives of others too. Ace of Wands, passion, chemistry, desire, excitement, creativity, and new beginnings. Listen, really listen to this energy because it's important. When the Empress and the Ace of Wands appear together, this is not subtle. This is one of the most fertile, potent combinations in the deck. The Empress represents creation in its purest form: fertility, abundance, nurturing, sensuality, and growth. She is the energy of life itself, rich soil, divine femininity, and the ability to bring something into the world and help it thrive. Now pair that with the Ace of Wands, which is raw fire. This card is desire, passion, sexual chemistry, motivation, inspiration, and that spark that lights everything up. It's the beginning of something fueled by excitement and instinct, something that wants to be acted on now, not later. Together, these two energies say, something is ready to be born. And yes, I need to be very clear here. This combination can very strongly point to pregnancy, especially when it appears in a love or personal reading. The Empress governs the womb, fertility, and motherhood, while the Ace of Wands carries potent life force energy. For some of you, this could mean conception happening quickly or unexpectedly, driven by passion and chemistry rather than long-term planning. There's an almost inevitable feeling to it, like life is pushing forward whether you're fully prepared or not. However, and this is important, this message is not only about literal pregnancy. If you're not female, not physically able, or simply not interested in having a child, don't dismiss this message. Spirit often speaks symbolically, and in this case, pregnancy can mean being infused with a powerful new idea, creative vision, or life direction. You may be on the verge of giving birth to a project, business, artistic pursuit, or personal transformation that feels deeply aligned with who you truly are. What makes this combination so special is that it's not just about starting something, it's about starting something that has real growth potential. The Empress ensures nourishment, sustainability, and long-term abundance. The Ace of Wands ensures passion, excitement, and momentum. Together, they say, this isn't a fleeting idea or a temporary spark. This has legs. You're being asked to honor your desire, trust your instincts, and allow yourself to create without overthinking or self-doubt. Don't suppress the urge just because it feels intense or unfamiliar. This is divine creative energy moving through you, asking to be expressed. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm sending you lots of good vibes. Stay aligned, and I'll see you in the next reading.